Beast and bench. You lower down their damage output, you get Crimson Guard, you get Pi. It's always nice, you know, against their heroes. And I think that's what they needed here. A beefcake that can slow things down. Hopefully enough, you know, for the Chaos Knight to come online.
Taking a quick peek.
But then again, I feel like Jakiro is also a pretty big problem for Chaos Knight later. You clear his illusions pretty easily.
Yeah, and you also slow them here. He's taking Liquid Frost, which I think is actually really, really brutal against that. I'm also looking at the facets. I think the two most interesting ones is the throwing shade for the Willow. We used to always see the bramble one. I forgot what it's called, but it gives you the extra ring of brambles with a delayed activation time. And the other one that's a bit more interesting is Pugna's Siphoning Ward. I think this is mostly the one that you end up seeing, to the point where I can't remember the other one off the top of my head. But we'll see how good it is this game, so he gets a little bit more regen off of his wards.
That was actually a pretty nice attempt by beastcoast to go from behind with the smoke to get the first bird, but didn't work out, so it's going to be 2 apiece, but it was a good attempt from beastcoast. That's one of the few smokes that I really like at level 1. Sometimes you see like an attempt and then you're like, this is not going to work, you know, and then sometimes you see some moves, then you're like, oh, this is interesting, this is nice, it might work, you know.
You can see here down bottom as they're going to do a lot of damage to the wave. Vitaly was initially looking like he was going to body block this wave, but decided against it upon seeing Avenge carry and a Jakiro safe lane, ready to beat into him there. A lot of damage in this bot lane.
I mean, all they need is to try to get the creep equilibrium near the tower for Underlord to get levels. Once you get levels on Underlord in this lane, level 3, it should be fine for him against the bench. I kind of feel like maybe they should just pull the lane. I mean, Weaver's going to get a courier, so he's definitely thinking about it as a ward behind the tower.
Yeah, he sees the other courier as well, so I'm sure he won't let that one get delivered too easily. Has the regen for TA2000, so that could be problematic as El Misho is going to delay delivery of that regen. He sees it now. He's got Shikuchi. Oh, little courier. Oh no, run, little courier. Get out of here. Oh, poor guy, he can't hear me. There it goes. TA2000 left without his tango. And Ducalis,
that is pretty big deal. Jakiro has no tango.
I was gonna say, yeah.
This is big. Yeah, they're just gonna out-sustain them in the lane. TA2000, he's already so low. And it is really, really good play from El Misho, getting the regen out of the picture.
You can tell Winter and I, we're scarred by this because we've been yelled at so many times for not having any tangos by our carries in this position, right? Where's my tangos?
Yeah, it's a nightmare, you know, especially against Monkey King Weaver, the mobile type of position for heroes, and it's always on your mind, you know, you see your courier coming and then the hero's out of vision, and you know some deep ward behind the tower is placed, but it's too late.
Too late to really do anything. You try and get a sentry sent out, and well, that's not happening. This is certainly going to help Vitaly here early on, amass a nice amount of damage in his Atrophy Aura. So we'll see how his lane continues to go on through. Let's look top lane and ride along for this Pugna a little bit, shall we? He's got his point now in Nether Ward. Nice to combat the Axis span. It's the idea in this lane.
I mean, the Beast is actually having a very good time here. I mean, the Pugna, sure, maybe the Nether Ward, it's going to be annoying, but
Omar.
I feel like the lane is just not really going to be able to pressure the Beast that much.
He's going to get ran down here. I think they've already thrown the stun his way. Oh, just kidding.
Fine, I think, though. Yes, stick.
Oh, let's see, Omar. No, he dies underneath his tower. Malik now looking for
might
revenge.
Not be worth it, though.
Yeah, he's going to get the return kill there easily. Full HP is down bottom.
Not worth it.
Misho hunting after Ducalis. Lovely little picture-in-picture here is Ducalis. Oh, thinking about turning. Does connect there onto El Misho, who has a Fairy Fire, but most importantly has an Underlord now, meandering his way slowly towards Ducalis, who will try and trade himself away to Roche, but a nice... Hold on. A nice skitter... I can't say it. He stutter-stepped on the skitter step to pick up the kill with the Shikuchi. It broke my brain trying to say that, but that was important.
You did a good job, Richie, as always.
Oh, well.
It's a pleasure to have you
We do.
around with the tongue twister.
We do try. Down bottom, Vitali. I mean, they're starting to get really aggressive down here, aren't they? But hey, at least with Ducala's dying, he's able to finally deliver that bracer that TA2000 has been lacking.
And the tangles. The tangles above everything. Needed that region.
That's true, yeah. But his lane has gone okay, right? Actually, 21-9. I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it's been going really well, despite losing the tangles.
Yeah, Vitali's 12 last hits to 5 denies, so currently is struggling a little bit. We didn't really talk about this, but this is actually a mid pango, isn't it? We don't really see this hero go mid too much these days, do we? Especially in the tournament, at least.
Yeah, it's been preferred more on the offlane. I mean, sometimes it's okay mid. I think we saw Gladiators did. Quinn had at least one game. I
mean, does that surprise you?
Mid.
I think he's contractually obligated, right?
Yeah, I mean it's his hero, you know. The hero definitely still feels more of more suitable as an offlaner because you want to build the greaves on the hero. I think it's really strong. You combine that with your
double jump,
shield crash, you get a lot of barrier. Yeah, the double jump. It's just very nice to be a frontliner with the greaves.
I'd agree. What's the other facet? Doesn't it give you like more range or something on Swashbuckle? I believe. Bottom. They're putting their level advantage to use here. That level 2 dual breath slowing Vitali to a crawl, and that's Liquid Frost.
Yeah, I mean he's struggling, man. Like the Weaver is like just killing careers in the lane and not exactly helping him in the direct confrontation.
Ducalis tips him, gives him a little smile. He's like, "Yeah, man, kill the couriers. I'll kill your offlaner. That's a good trade, right?" El Misho. Oh, he sees the courier. I think they're trying to... No, this courier is going to die, unfortunately. Kind of a big one there.
That's what, career number 5? Was it 5 or 4?
That's a big kill on that courier. That would have been the Wraith Band and the Belt of Strength for the phase boots. Sorry, the power treads, rather. So, yeah, not exactly helping the Underlord a whole lot, but he is at least making the the Venge a little frustrated. Lumpy, he's running on over here. Check out these body blocks onto Ducalis. Swashbuckle, we have a Rolling Thunder, but it's the Shield Crash that gets the job done. Shield Rune, by the way, in the inventory for Lumpy, as he is going to try and continue to rotate here. He's going to be successful in forcing TA2000 out of the lane. Let's look top lane. Or Pyke, he's going to very quickly have a big wave under his tower, so they might make a go at him. Might have a go, I should say. TA2000. Hunting.
Yeah, this is what you have to do with Venge. You can't jungle, so you have to use the courier.
Sees the courier. Courier sees him.
Revenge!
Oh, that's funny. He's a melee hero, right? So he one-shots the courier. He doesn't need 2 auto attacks there.
Oh, here comes Lumpy.
Yep.
The Pango's
through the twin gate. El Misho down bottom as well. We have the shield crash, and well, we don't even need the Rolling Thunder by the looks of things. Malik in far too deep. He dies. Moose is clearing the wave off of the tower. They will successfully defend here. That's a huge turnaround for Beast Coast.
Yeah, now they're getting back bot.
That they are with Ducalis. Uh-oh. Yeah, tip me more, El Misho says, as he's going to be able to assist and help get that kill onto Ducalis. Noob, pretty static so far in this mid lane.
Very nice. Very nice play by Beast Coast, just using the gate to just move around and to kind of fan off the aggression from Quest, and at the same time get a tower here in the bot lane.
Yeah. Level 3, another blast will do that. The other facet for Pugna, I forget, is the one that increases your spell lamp for every structure that's destroyed, so that one is not going to be preferred in this game. And it's more room for Pyke to continue farming up top, isn't it? I mean, it's a big move. He might even get his full armlet online here pretty soon.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, they needed Noob to actually kind of participate. Like, he's just, like, not really moving right now, just wants to farm his stacks and use his soaring. And I'm not sure if that's the right move here for them.
Rolling Thunder.
It's going to be in trouble
the triangle. Here. You've also got the Underlord looking to connect. Vitali comes through the gate, and that's, well, the perfect spot to get stuck there for Lumpy.
Perfect. Yeah, perfect play by Lumpy. Very nice.
The stack is going to get stolen. A very rude interruption to Noob's day, who was otherwise having a pretty calm and uneventful game. He's just taken a death now and had his stack stolen, not found at all. Starting to
Yeah, Quest, they have to try to get something going with the Tiny. I don't think they should be static farming like this.
I mean,
Venge shouldn't be the one only moving, The Tiny needs to
right.
participate.
TA2000's now just got level 6, by the way, so they do have a little bit of counterplay as far as stopping this Rolling Thunder. But he's not had... well, I mean, after he got booted for the lane, he hasn't been farming for the past few minutes. It's felt like. He kind of needs to get recovered. Okay. But the progress for the Malik Beastmaster eggs, it's not bad. He's halfway there already. So it's not all doom and gloom for Quest right now. They still have their items coming soon. Relatively.
Yeah, but someone has got to do the dirty work, right? Somebody has to run around the map and create some distraction. Now, if everybody's sitting in the lane farming, somebody's gonna die. That's just not how you can make it work.
Yeah, that's true. And by the next time you show up to fight, there's going to be like...
You need to take shifts, just like us, Somebody has to do the first shift, then you have to trade, you have to move around. You can't be the same guy doing nothing, or doing everything.
Doing nothing, right? Uh-huh. That's what we call being a co-caster, Winter.
Oh, come on. I always compensate you after,
joke.
I get you some nice dinner, some nice lunch.
Hold on, check out this move, Beast Coast. They know that it's time for this stacks to be just about completed, so they're interrupting at just the perfect time. They get the reality rift, a short, low, 1 second stun onto Malik, but it's Lumpy cutting off reinforcements. Who is nearly enough to kill onto Malik? They're diving at tier 2 tower here quite aggressively, aren't they? But these illusions doing a good enough job of tanking up. However, mission failed. They didn't steal all the stacks. The decrep is not going to help enough, and in fact, amps the damage coming through from that crash landing. Vitali, finally, he's going to be joining this fight as they're onto TA2000. Roar under the tower now will catch Lumpy. He's got at least an illusion rune, but they're onto the real one. No way out for him. Moose now on a double kill as he does at least get through TA2000. All in all, not a terrible fight. I don't know though. It's 2 cores down.
I guess it was. They still killed 3 people.
He didn't steal the
They
stack,
killed the carry
though.
and the 2 support.
So,
yeah, actually looking at the gold change is actually favorable for Quest, even though they lost 3
yeah,
heroes.
well, especially for Malik, he's going to finish farming this. You've given him a little bit more gold because he got the assist there. He lived through it all. I think it's...
Yeah, somehow he actually didn't die. They thought he was dead. I think they didn't commit the Pango to kill him, and he kind of lived with 150 HP. And they paid a huge price for that.
Nice job there. Let me show able to get the observer. No, I mean, I agree. I agree.
I mean, he has to thank his brother TA2000 showing up to save him, Venge is the one doing all the work, so the shift is over for him. It's time for Tiny to do the work.
He's got to clock in. It's time to go into the mine.
Oh boy.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
1 hour, you have to show up 1 hour earlier before your shift to get ready, just like us.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm afraid you can't finish your dagger, noob. You have to show up
I think it's time. I mean, he's 500 gold away, but he might have to get it through fighting.
Yeah, he has to go and defend the
It's not
ancients.
happening.
Come on,
It's
bro.
not I mean, Malik, he's doing a good job. He got a lot of the CS before Lumpy went in to steal the 2 lesser of the ancient creeps.
Yeah, but you can't feel nice when your enemy is stealing half of your stack, or at least some of it,
Yep. I mean, just kind of look at the map and the aggressive posturing that Beast Coast is able to take relatively uncontested, it feels like. Farming aggressive down bottom, farming in the enemy triangle. I mean, they will just be farming flat out better, especially because Vitali, I failed to mention this, he's actually got Demon's Reach, which gives cleave with the more atrophy aura that you have. I thought it was the summons one, which I see more.
The Necro Book, just call it
yeah,
the Necro Book.
Necro Gates. Yeah, we'll call it that. All right, but Tiny, he's punched in. It's his clock. His clock's been punched. He's getting ready. Punch some enemies.
Is it too late? Is it too late? We'll see. 5k deficit.
He's punching in, halfway through the dinner rush already. All the tickets are already fired, Tiny. What are you doing here?
He needs to pay for his dinner now. Now, noob. There's an interest per minute. Every minute you're delaying your payment, it's gonna be interest on you. compounding interest, you know,
Oh
Richie.
yeah, just like my good old student loans. Yeah, that's that's a good one there. Yeah, indeed.
Oh,
Well,
no.
he's here.
Right, here we go. Tiny Airlines.
He's ready. No, I mean, look, it's just like any airlines. They're always a little bit late, you know. It's just really makes you wait for it, right? Makes you appreciate that little cheap economy seats and all 25 inches of legroom that you get.
Yeah, it's probably hard on you. I'm okay with the 25-inch leg room, you know.
Yeah, I'm like 6'2", so that's not so great for me. Give me an exit row, please. But not an exit row on Tiny Airlines. Maybe better than a Boeing. We'll see. Noob getting ready to try and contest here. They interrupt the Rolling Thunder. The Avatos into the Ice Path. A perfect kill into the Drums of Slom. Ain't nobody coming through that Fiend's Gate.
All right, so he has paid off his first installment now.
Very good. First flight completed.
All right, more to go. 5K deficit still.
He's still a bit on that budget airline grind, though. I mean, he needs to make these initiations count, right?
No, he's not on the budget airline. Right? Come on, he's on first class
No,
right now.
not yet, not yet. He's turning himself into a pig pole to save a little bit more room, fit two people in the same seat.
Is under attack.
I think he has 2 seats. He bought 2 seats for himself.
Tiny, you know, he wears all of his clothes, so he doesn't have to check a bag. He just has like 8 coats on. All the strats here. But Roche is going to be started up now by Quest. This could be a significant turning point. East Coast, we'll see if they're going to be able to contest this for now. Everyone, well,
Nice.
yeah, good killing.
Finishing a kill with Netaswap. You don't get to see that every day.
Well,
300 damage with the talent.
300 damage is a fair amount, isn't it? But they're going into the Roche pit. Slowly but surely. 20 drums of Slom.
So that, by the way, we have to keep count, yeah? So that was Tiny's second installment paid.
True.
4K deficit.
Yeah. Tiny Airlines is growing its fleet. Lumpy. So going to get out of the way of that crash and landing.
Needs the budget for his second Boeing 747.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's been caught though.
Oh no.
Oh, but they
The bank is
they
here.
can't cancel a TP. He's been cleared for
they don't
takeoff
have
and he's out of there.
They don't have a court order to hold him down.
Yeah, that's right. They need the NTSB to step in, but that's not happening.
Okay, bot lane bench.
Uh-oh.
She's
This
TPing
could
down.
be trouble. There's a lot of heroes around.
This is a party.
We have a Rolling Thunder, we have an Amplified Damage Rune, and most importantly, we have the Orchid, so that's what we're going to use to kick things off here. Fiend's Gate and El Misho also connecting. Where's the damage, though? There's the
He's
damage.
tanky, though.
There's the damage. But now, Quest from behind, looking to counter-initiate. The Terrorize onto 2. It's good to set up to Lumpy. He's standing in the Macropire. Don't fight in the Macropire. He's killed off before the shield crash and give him that all-important shield. A one-for-one trade is what it's going to be then.
They're not done, Richie. They're still around.
Hmm.
Phantasm. They're ready.
Yeah.
They're not gonna see it. They're thinking with left.
That's true. And you did use Roar there, didn't you? But it'd be aggressive.
Yeah,
The
he used raw.
respawn timers are short. Venge is up soon. I mean, I say that, but they think
Oh,
that
no,
Noob's
Sir
he's
Tiny.
straight too far.
They found you.
He's straight.
You can't escape the IRS.
Yeah, there it is. They get the kill there. Ice Path isn't going to catch a single thing. Tiny is here grounded again. 1, 2, and 4 as he is trying to get up the Echo Saber.
Probably have to cut back on the budget now, you know? No more second Boeing 747.
I don't think so. I don't think so. He's going to have to change something here. We'll see what that'll be.
Yep. Okay, they still have the Aegis on Beast. He's actually rushing the BKB instead of getting the dagger. Okay. So he feels like he's... I guess he's gonna have trouble in standing in the middle of team fight because of Pugna and the Pango. There's too much magic damage.
That's true.
Maybe the Firestorm also does a fair bit.
Yeah, percentage based as well, right? So it's going to scale alongside you. This silence is also really annoying. I don't know if you mentioned that besides the Pugna, right? That Pikes have been holding on to. It's very much the mid lane Pango build, though. We didn't really mention it, but obviously he's not going to be going for the Guardian Greaves on the core Pango, as he's going to... Oh, he will get caught here, actually. I reckon he's fine. Yeah, just shield crashes away. Still in the Macropire, but does get the Swashbuckle. There he goes. Misho completes his TP mid as the tower falls to Malik's boot. But top lane, the Soulburn does the job. TA2000 with Ag Scepter, though. His base, I mean, you've just refreshed him, but do you have a way to cancel this TP? Can you reach him with the roar? Not in time. So a free kill there onto TA2000 by Pyke. Nice.
How did he get away with that? How? That's illegal. Basically, just killed him and TP'd in front of his face.
Well, he used the stun. He used both of his stuns, basically. Swap, of course, issues a stop command, so it is essentially, well, a mini stun.
Dire are scanning.
And Beast Coast is just completely outplaying Quest right now. They have the Aegis, but they're not able to do anything
Oh,
with it.
they're going to fight around this ward. This could be excellent.
Yeah, pipe.
Oh,
Mac done
yeah.
on Vitali.
Yeah.
He's a boss.
He is. The roar is committed only for Moose. Do they even have vision on it? Doesn't look like it. And now the Rolling Thunder to counter initiate Pyke. He's pulled even further by the Reality Rift. He is not anywhere he wants to be in this fight. And just check out the control. Lumpy throws Ducalis on a clip. He'll join him up there. All of a sudden, he's going to be swapped on down as Pyke is killed easily on his second life. Now Beast Coast bringing in the boys underneath the tier 2 tower. Down goes the Tiny. A triple kill now for the CK as somehow TA2000 is back on the cliff. Killed again on the mega kill streak as the illusion will not last much longer. A 4, kind of 5 for none trade.
Is under attack.
That's Beast Coast in style here. Look at them go, and look at that cleave, by the way. Holy moly.
Radiant's bottom tower.
That's crazy.
And that has to be the most satisfying thing in the game right now. The cleave of Underlord.
Look at this. Look at this fight. It's Lumpy plays this almost perfectly, doesn't he? Just perfectly isolates, stops any reinforcements. At Beast Coast, it's just their fight to win from there.
Yeah, good setup with the ward and everything. Just became really easy when they see the enemy team running in, you know. It doesn't matter if the Beastmaster had an Aegis. Just a very easy fight in the end for Beast Coast. Good setup, good patience, and it paid off.
I'm not a Beastmaster specialist, so I don't know the answer to this question. So maybe it's a bit silly, but
Oh
are
boy.
your
I'm afraid
are
now.
your drums
What's the
of Slam
question?
charges, are they dispelled upon death? I know it says cannot be dispelled, but sometimes death is the ultimate dispel. Like I say, Dota is a game of rules, but it's mostly a game of exceptions.
Alright, you gotta hold that thought.
Oh my goodness.
Smoke
Oh no.
incoming,
Oh, the thieves,
incoming.
they're incoming. Dire, they take the Tormentor as well as Omar and Ducalis' life. How much more will these thieves get away with? Beast Coast, they steal the Tormentor, they take down the carry. The body block's coming through as well. CA2000 has the swap, but Reality Rifted back into a bad position. That'll make it a 3 for none trade on top of
Richie.
Tormentor.
His top tower is under attack.
How many times have you given Beast Coast the get out of jail for free card?
I
How?
don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, they got away with murder again. They stole the Tormentor, they killed them.
What timing on this roll, huh? That double jump. Oof. That's a big one. Nisha all of a sudden coming out of this fight now. As you could see, that was going nowhere quick for PSG Quest, who are all of a sudden staring down a 17K net worth lead. All the flights are delayed from Tiny Airlines now. They're all showing up as delayed, even though we really know they might not be taking off again. But here they go. One last-ditch effort. They get the swap out, but the time-lapse in there.
No.
The toss. All right, they've got it, Elisho. These planes can still fly, these old bucket of bolts. He's okay.
Yeah, once they clear out the cockroaches from the flight, sure.
No more snakes on that plane.
Radiant are scanning.
I mean, they're gonna have to get a couple more of those to start the operation again,
True. That is true.
or restart their operation. This is big trouble right now. I mean, they're supposed to be balling together at this time with this Jakiro, Beast, and Bench hitting their timings, and right now they're just grounded. You know, like you said, they can't take
Yeah.
off. They're stuck.
Little.
There's a huge storm incoming. You know, you can't take off.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, I don't know if you saw this, but the Venge is going for a Midas. I don't know if this is normal for the item build, but it's almost online, I guess.
I mean, this is like I'm canceling my booking.
Right.
I don't want to be on that flight anymore.
He's taking the train.
Train.
Radiant are
I don't even
scanning.
think he wants to go on the journey now. with
Oh,
this minus.
it's not about the journey. It's about the destination, is what you're saying.
Dire's top tower
Tiny Airlines had nothing to do with this, huh? Well, I mean, I don't know. It's starting to look a bit dire now. Kill on Misho at least buys Quest a bit of time to move around the map and get some items online. You're fighting now with a mechanism for your Jakiro. You've got a blink on your Dark Willow. Hey, by the way, how do we feel about Dark Willow this game? We haven't really spoken much about Omar's hero.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, he can't join the flight, you know. The pilot's AFK.
That's true.
I mean, pilot has gone on for a personal vacation. I mean, and now he's back from the vacation, but there's a lot of work left behind, you know. There's a lot of work to catch up on. 18k worth of
Dire
previously
are
left
scanning.
behind work when he took a vacation.
All right, and 1,900 gold until he actually has his BKB, which I think is necessary here. But you've just hit 2 item timings.
I mean, how much is it gonna change though? With the
Well,
BK? Even with the
you'll
BKB,
have a double BKB. You've got a blink now on Malik, the Midas, you know, so you win a couple fights now, and this Venge all of a sudden, bada bing, bada boom, she's your top investor, reinvesting in Tiny Airlines.
I'm not sure if I'm the bench, if I want to continue investing in the Tiny Airlines this game.
No?
She went out of her way to help the Tiny, but the Tiny didn't give her returns, you know, no returns, you know. It's all about the ROI.
Oh, and
you know,
look at
when
this,
you're
Il
investing.
Misho, he breaks the smoke. He is going to get stunned up. Good prediction here from Quest. They'll kill him.
Oh, that's a pretty big kill. A lot of gold.
That's true. Why is he worth so much gold?
1200.
Is under attack.
1200.
He's but a mere
I mean,
weaver.
they're behind 18k.
He does have an Ag Scepter. That
behind
might have something to
18K.
do with it.
So you reckon how many more of those do they need on Quest? Like 10 more?
Yeah. 15 maybe, I think, if my math's correct. Hold on, they might just find one top. Ooh, not quite. Malik is, I don't know how, but he successfully managed to get the biggest model in the game around those brambles. Now, you've got Lumpy connecting here. Smoked up. Joining the rest of the squad. Gem in his inventory. Blink Dagger and Diffusal Blade ready to go. Pike, he's seen at least a target. Unlucky roll there with the Phantasmagoria on the Manta style. Only 2 illusions.
How about the Roche? Is this a lucky roll? They're gonna have Roche.
Well, we'll see how many illusions he gets if he uses Phantasm here. He might not even have to. Doesn't seem like Quest are going to be in the neighborhood of trying to contest this.
Yeah, the team fights are gonna be pretty difficult right now for Quest to head on team fights. The Pugna and the Weaver, they have like a lot of ways to keep their cause alive with the Aghanim on Weaver. Pugna can just Glimmer, heal.
Yeah,
Decrep.
Decrep. Yeah, true.
And you have the Pipe, Greaves, and Crimson coming from
My
Underlord.
goodness. Yeah, Crimson Guard. Wow. It's quite the popular
Yeah,
item these
very
days.
good against the bench. And here we go. He spot a stray dragon.
Just, you know, I didn't know it was a no-fly zone down here.
It's definitely a no-fly zone, you know. They're losing all their airspace right
That's right. Noob. Oh no, he's still under a ward though. That was a
Oh,
half-decent
no.
blink, but they just got his number here. Ooh, PKB and TP away. Okay, that's something. It's something here for him.
Radiant's bottom tower is
At least he doesn't die. But it's not looking that.
I mean, how are they supposed to execute the team fight? They have to, I think, aggressively swap someone into the tier 4s.
And then you toss him into the fountain.
Yeah? Why not? Swap, and Jakiro is like standing like way behind, you get a toss. The Tiny is standing next to the bench, swap, toss back.
Oh,
It's possible.
uh-oh. Well, they need some of that now. Ducalis is back into the TFR zone as he is killed off again.
Radiant's courier has been
Yep,
killed.
poor Chimera.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And oh, noob, he pushes one wave top. Vitali doesn't see him. Doesn't see him. So noob's going to be able to pick up his 28-minute wisdom. It's not bad. Gives him a level there as he closes into his final level of grow. For Beast Coast, not in any big hurry here. No tienen prisa, as we would say. They're not in a hurry. They're not feeling under a lot of pressure. They scaling better here, Winter. This CK backed by a Weaver with the Underlord accumulating now all the auras, or you reckon this is about as strong as they're going to get now that the Crimson's completed? How are you feeling here?
I think the longer the game goes, it might not actually get easier. You know, if you're getting tiny beasts, like even the Jakiro, like if you give all these heroes more farm, I don't really feel like the game is going to get
There's the
easier.
aggressive swap. It's a start here. Noob as well, immediately on in. Oh, and that's a nice kill. No chance to get off the pipe or the Crimson Guard, let alone the Guardian Greaves. But now Pyke from behind, kicking off this fight. Malik, he's already used the Roar here. It's a decent terrorize to try and reset this fight. As TA2000 just TP'd away, but bashed.
Oh, they got a bash.
On the swashbuckle there with the basher. Oh, I would say unlucky, but no other creeps around to soak the swashbuckles. It was almost guaranteed there.
Yeah, this should be at least a high ground attempt for Beast Coast. Underlord can connect with the gate in 30 seconds.
I think Noob's going to cut a wave here, but they still have a wave mid, so this is not going to be a be-all, end-all. And they will just go straight up to high ground here. A big lead. You have the toss back available. You don't have Roar for 24 seconds, however. And, well, in just a few moments, we will not have a tier 3 tower up for PSG Quest either. Rolling Thunder being pump faked back there as Noob. He is going to be initiated on Pyke. He was decrepified, so he actually didn't get any auto attacks off, but it's just fine. Noob, he's activated BKB. Lumpy. He's going to be supported now by Vitali, who comes through the Fiend's Gate. In the entire time, though, Pyke's able to take down that tier 3 tower. So a slow siege, but so far so good for Beast Coast, who are still with 1 minute left on this Aegis power play. They've already got themselves a 5k net worth lead here, and they could still very well be looking for another fight as the team smokes behind the CK. Getting ready to go. We still have that 9-second BKB charge, and now a full Bloodthorn operational for the Centaur. We'll see what they can do. Noob, he's already expended his BKB charge, so this is it. He's already in. Do they have any more tossbacks? They don't. Lumpy, he jumps in as well with the Basher, gets roared under the tower. There's going to be the Macropire on top. Lumpy, though, he's so tanky. He's got the Crimson, he's got the pipe barrier, and he's just walking around tanking tier 4 tower shots. He's totally fine. In the meantime, Pyke, he's just gone straight onto Ducalis. Ducalis at least with a quick buyback here as Pyke, there's the tossback we were looking for. Aegis up in 19 seconds as he's still safe for now. Does manage to get time-lapse back, I believe. TA2000 all of a sudden with the aggressive swap. He's taken down in his first lev. Can't do anything on the second. He's being focused. Swaps in Omar. Omar goes into the shallow realm. Instead of Ducalis, who's taking the beating, but now Pyke, he drops. But just as this Aegis was about to expire, it's a perfectly used Aegis for Beast Coast, but can they continue the fight? The toss back. This time it's good for the kill into Lumpy. He drops. But Pyke, you still need to deal with the CK, and he's had a BKB the whole time. Ducalis, a dieback for him. Noob, oh, trying for the toss into the fountain, but he's grabbed the wrong one. Vitali, a huge bit of malice on the 4. There's the rampage for Pyke. Another buyback for Quest. Pyke now realizing he's gotten the YouTube moment, looking to back up as Beast Coast, they're TPing, they're looking for more, but Beast Coast reinforcing now. They've been bought back as well. A second rampage now for Pyke. Lumpy, he bought back to be in this fight. They want to finish this game here and now. TA2000 is swapped into somehow still being alive as they're going to get another one. It's triple rampage for Pyke. Feed him more. Feed him more PSG Quest. He could go all day. Round 8, in they go again. This time they get him into the fountain. Can you finally kill him? There's going to be the Phantasm fighting through the fountain. Again, the time lapse saves him. Pyke, he's like, put me back in there. I need my 8th rampage. What an absolute maniac here. Vitali is nearly cleaving them from the he is cleaving them off the tier 4 towers. Just an incredible game now. What a way for Beast Coast to end this series. This game 1, pardon me.
Yeah, Pyke has been served like some Quest buffet, you know, non-stop free-flowing buffet.
It's been too much. Here they go again. A swap in, the toss back, into the fountain he goes, but he's got Ogre Seal Totem. Now he's got the rest of the team here to save him. Il Misho, time-lapse in just 1 second. You're not taking down this guy. He's going to kill the rest of you. Still, of course, beyond godlike, as if there was any doubt. You got to give it to Quest. They played this one out. They got the toss back, but they just didn't have it in them. Beast Coast too far up, and they take down Quest in game 1.
Yeah, when you are not killing with the swap and toss and you already execute it perfectly, it means that you have already no avenue.
That's what they've chosen here for game number 2. So we can see the
Yeah, this is one of TA 2000's best hero, apart from TA. The Naga. He's a very well-known Naga specialist. Can he turn the tides of battle here, Richie?
Ducalis. He's going to get a ward on the cliff here very early. And he was
Okay, interesting
invisible when he
ward.
does
So
it.
he's expecting the Shadow Demon here to be stacking. That's how he plays the ward.
Just had
But Shadow Demon is bot.
He-
Yes, Takis can stack too.
he barely had enough
30
there of
seconds to battle.
the smoke time. Oh, he's spoon stash, Winter. Get ready for all the neutral items for Il Micho. Overprotective wisps. Everything else seems pretty standard. Yeah. Yep. Everything else seems pretty standard here. They seem to be trying to steal a rune, but TA2000's going to scout Vitali. He's got a Hoof Stomp level 1.
he's
I
gonna
reckon he
get
gets it then.
It's a Santa.
He doesn't really care.
Yeah, Santa has like a Rude Sakura and Ducalis. Lumpy wants his
Oh,
first
the
blood. Come here,
The
Ducalis!
overprotective wisps keeping him alive, though. And Lumpy is going to start missing CS here momentarily if he doesn't get back to his lane. But he really wants this kill.
I mean,
Another
what
wisp.
the hell? He's still
Another
chasing?
wisp.
No
Lumpy.
way.
Lumpy. Ah, come on. You just had him. Just one more auto attack. You just had him.
Yeah, now he's gonna pay the price of losing the TP score and losing one creep.
Yes, it seems that way, right? That's overprotective wisp for you. You are deceptively, I mean, I wouldn't say tanky, but it's just the regen is immense, isn't it?
Yeah, you definitely don't go for that kill once you see the overprotective waste passive. Don't even try, you know. No point. Sometimes you gotta know, you know, when to just stop.
You gotta know when to hold them, you gotta know when to fold them.
Which is which is the hard part, you know. You have pocket aces, but you have to just fold it sometimes.
Yeah. Very rarely, but that was one of those moments for sure.
That's a bad example.
Ah, well, you know, it happens every now and then, I'm sure. Man, it's so hard to trade into him even. You can see Lumisho really struggling with just the regular whips now coming to play. Lumpy mid. I mean, look, he did miss a creep, but it is a TA into a tiny. So outside of the avalanche, no great ways of getting through those refraction barriers at the very least. And then down bottom, they did end up laning Shadow Demon with the gyro. How do you feel about that, Winter? I think we were maybe expecting the Shadow Demon top to stack.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. But I personally prefer Shadow Demon as a 4 to stack and get levels. So this hero is very, very level dependent. And you need to figure out a way to get levels. And stacking is usually the way to go. Can't do it on the position 5. I mean, you can, but you don't get as much because you don't get to stack Ancients.
Oh, a small change that is kind of notable in this lane. Hold on, I say that. They might have just found a kill on a Pike. I believe they have. No way out for him. Good bushwhack there connects, and Alec draws first blood and kills the courier. Not bad.
Has been killed.
Yeah, it's the power of the hook wing. And gyro, you don't have like, if you don't have like a melee hero to soak up damage or to heal you, this is the problem, you know, because you're pushing the wave further up the lane.
Yeah.
So you need someone to kind of bodyguard you, and Shadow Demon is not the best bodyguard, so the lane is not stable.
Just a tiny change. They've updated. Oh, that's another courier kill as well. That's really nice for Quest in this bottom lane. But Cinder Brew can now only be ignited by magic damage. It used to be ignitable by any spell damage. That's now changed, which means Acorn Shot will not ignite it because it's physical. So just a little tiny difference. Not that it changed much here, because of course you can just.
Yeah, but Acorn Shot got buffed so much, so whatever.
Look, I mean, you've got a point there. Hoodwink still do be pretty busted, and you can just hit him with the bushwhack instead to trigger that brew.
I feel like Hook Wing is just way more stronger than before. This buff is actually just way better.
How do we
than
end
the
up
previous.
here? Remember when we buffed Pango, and then all of a sudden double jump energy back in every single game? We nerfed. Is it just facets? Does it really just come down to the facets being really good?
Yeah, I mean, Sand King had like a really OP week, a week or 2
Yeah.
weeks, I think, something like that. Yeah, but here we are. We are seeing him again. He's still here.
For the temple.
Yep. He's making a personal request for the supports to refill his bottle. Please, guys, make some aggressive plays. Go for kills.
Malik, he's not really in any danger of dying, and it's a Shadow Demon Gyro.
Yeah, that's why you want this lane to be with like someone that can heal you or melee hero that can soak up damage for you, you know. Because when your wave is like right now pushed up, you need somebody to body and defend you from the pressure that the enemy can put on you.
Alright. Lumpy and Noob going toe-to-toe, but it's top lane where we have the Roots, the Ensnare for onto El Misho, trying to get around here, but eventually that Warpine Raider will poke him to death.
100 damage, a seed shot.
Love Seed Shot, so good.
Yeah, you need raindrops in this lane against that creep.
Do you know this thing bounces 12 times at max level?
12?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I mean, does it even come to play?
No,
at any
not
point?
at all. Unless I guess you have a Doom with with the Gluttony, right? Maybe then, very rarely you'll see it. Tali taking a bit more damage. Blast off just to clear those illusions, so you can see how tanky this Warpine Raider is. He's going to turn and give another Seed Shot here in just a second, I reckon. This is overwhelming.
Yeah, how about the mid lane? Is TS still
Alright, hold on,
kind of
hold on,
draw
hold on.
and Noob
Quick,
is
yeah,
TPing.
quick TP.
He's TPing.
Ooh, very preemptive stomp is not going to change much there.
This is why we saw him smiling during the draft. He's telling his team, guys, I know what to do this game. I'm going to rotate.
Well,
I can't sit in my lane and farm
it's a
dagger.
great rotation. Good timing for him. His tower is going to take a bit of chip damage, and he's unable to contest the first power rune. So this does come at a slight trade-off, but it's only, quote-unquote, a regeneration rune. It's not an amplified damage. Maybe a haste would have been a bit lethal. Potentially. Malik's also having a really great game, and he's actually rushing the Vessel first item. Hold on, top.
Vitali?
Vitali, yeah, he's going to take another death. That has to be Walk of Shame time for him. Yes, I think he's on cooldown for another minute right now. Okay.
Yeah, his game just got ruined after that tiny gank.
Yeah. Lumpy.
Wisdom runes, they're going to fight for the
And
runes.
Look at
Ducalis is
Noob,
here.
it's just, you know, this is a very frequent connection of tiny airlines. They do this flight 6 times a day, really. He's still in this top lane. And they're going to be able to contest. They're going to be able to steal the wisdom. Ilmisha, oh, no way. He's going to try. Oh, but Bushwhack from Omar perfectly intercepting him now as Noob with the crash landing easily sets that one up. Back down bottom, a TP now is incoming because you've got Lumpy who connected through the triangle. They're going to try and get through another hero here. They've at least got Malik. Will they be able to get through Noob as well? He's got the brown boots of speed. Pike trying to catch up to him, but the afterburner stack's not lasting long enough. But Noob, he's got really nowhere to run to be honest. No supports, no life remaining for him.
Oh, no. Can I lose the wisdom rune here? So it's going to be a one apiece. Okay, last game he didn't rotate. This game he might be over rotating.
Okay, I mean, but
Overcooking.
Vitali, is he just going to die? He's just going to die again.
Is under attack.
He just took a Walk of Shame.
Dire's
Fortunately, his TP is off cooldown, but he's just dead. His third death in what feels like about a minute. Okay, but now Bike is here. Have Quest potentially out-rotated themselves, maybe kind of pulled a hammy or something here. Ducalis, he goes down. Nothing all his wisps could do to keep him alive there. That's significant.
Alright, this is just like how the game is playing out for the Centaur, I think, because the other two cores they were killing the hero, killing Malik bot, so they didn't really TP to help him. But if you look at both of the offlaners, they are both kind of poor, and who's gonna actually be more useless? You know, if both are poor, I feel like Centaur might actually be more useless. Because Blue can still split
Yep.
and come to the
Yeah, but
fight.
Centaur's got
And let's say both of them don't have
Stampede, right?
items.
And it's global.
I guess.
I feel like that, like if they're...
But the split can also be very useful in the right time.
Oh, like I hear that. I hear that. But he's... Yeah, I hear that. Yeah.
But overall, Brew is more greedy. He needs to go more than the Centaur.
Right.
That I can agree.
Well, I mean, he's about to finish up the vessel, so Malik is hoping to turn his game around, as he's going to try and
Hopefully not with a Radiance.
no, or Midas. I don't think we'll see either at this stage. Noob with a quick little move into the enemy triangle finds himself El Misho, who does not have any points in reactive taser, so it's not much he can do to defend himself there. Tower down bottom, slowly but surely going down as Quest. They will move through the Twin Gate now. I didn't know you could still command move into the Twin Gate from the low ground. I've tried doing that before, and I've seen it now twice in this series. Little efficiency plays.
You need to get the right padding, my friend.
Yeah, you need to be in the right position and then just command move it, I think. Do you have one of those bound? Your what is directional move key?
Nope.
Fair enough.
Do I look like a zoomer?
No.
That's a zoomer
No,
setting.
to be honest, no, you don't. I bet you still like auto attack by hitting your deny key, accepting the terms and conditions, you know, putting into FA. It's a whole thing to deny on the old settings, isn't it? This is a great job
Good disrupt.
interrupting the smoke gank here. El Misho, he is certainly dead. Oh! As Moose denies the rune there with one of the illusions. Not half bad. He will himself, though, be taken out as the first split is used by Malik, and that ought to end up in this tier 1 tower as well. Oh, well,
That wasn't so bad for Beast Coast. That was okay. I also need the supports, and maybe they can actually defend because they're going to respawn quickly. They might not lose the
yeah,
tower.
you're right. I mean, the cart is here. You are right, but how strong is the team fight from Beast Coast, really? I guess the question is, how strong is the team fight from Quest now that you've used Split? Not very. Just throwing up.
I mean, Gyro has TP. We call down.
Yeah. TA2000 does not have Song, but he has a Midas. Oh my. Did you see that toss?
What do you say? Midas on Naga?
Mhm. Did I stutter? I might have.
Alright, he denied the tower. So they still got the tower. Kinda. Midas, huh? Is that the build nowadays?
Ducalis. Ooh, nice micro there. Stops the TA from getting on top of them. They've got the trap slows. They don't actually have a point of Demonic Purge yet, but the slow is good enough to allow Il Misho to connect onto a blast off, planting the mines. Ducalis. Yeah, okay. Look,
He's still alive.
wait, hold on. He's
This
still
is
alive.
like episode 2, you know, from the chase they had before the creep spawn.
He ended up tanking 2,300 damage by my calculations. That was
2511.
2,500 by actual calculations, not by caster math. NA caster math is yeah. It's pretty good. I like this facet, but honestly, the pros make it look way too easy. I've got to say. Oh, so Malik is gonna go for Radiance. So now we've got Midas Naga Siren and well, queued up Radiance Brewmaster. How does this make you feel, Winter?
Judgmental.
It's an honest
About to
answer.
judge, but
I mean, isn't this like trying to order like, you know, a T-bone steak and I don't know, what's another dish that takes a long time to cook?
yeah, it's just like I told my wife, hey, honey, we only have a $50 budget today, you know, and then she orders the most expensive cut.
Malik, he gets off the split, but look at the AoE damage that they've really got there. The lift on the Centaur's not half bad, but the Stampede eventually
Whoa, the
comes through.
damage!
But they've got enough damage for Pike. They can take down the Brewlings, though, as El Misho picked off by the Sharpshooter. Lumpy now on the run. They've already gotten through all of his refraction charges easily with all these Naga illusions. Ducalis trying to catch him now with the enchant slow. Throws the blood grenade. They've got the enchant for him now. No, the bushwhack is going to hold him down anyway, but Lumpy, he's got another refraction ready to go on the high ground and a shield rune. He's maybe, I don't know about baiting. No, he can't really bait anything, though. He's going to end up
I
dying.
mean, he just baited himself in.
Yeah.
What was that? That was like so much damage from like the brew
Yeah, the brew.
with the cinder brew. I think it was just that spell. Like he did like some 2,000 amount of damage.
Yeah, he did.
Like, he just disappeared in a team fight. Okay, this Radiance and Midas is going to pay off.
Look at it
now.
again here. Look at this team fight replay. I mean,
How did they die? Look at this. Look at their health bar. They're full, and all of a sudden, they're all dead. What the hell?
they emptied their
What
cup.
what
Winter.
actually did so much damage? No, what did so much
Tiny.
damage? Just the Cinder Brew?
Tiny. I mean, I guess the Brewlings and the Cinderbrew. I can't. Yeah, Vessel. Vessel Erlings is strong, OP. And then the Naga. I mean, everyone just kind of went on a hero here. Have a toss back,
Yeah, I
Lumpy.
Beast Coast
Oh, that
are
wasn't
not as
live.
strong as they
Okay.
think they are.
Whoa, oh, Quest. I don't know what that was. That was a display of emotion and emote there. I don't know if it was happiness, if they were pogged up. Noob, great toss back, fantastic toss back, and they knew he was coming. Omar was already set up with that sharpshooter. Beautiful kill. This is a completely reinvigorated PSG Quest compared to game one. Wow.
Yeah, not done. Picky. I mean, they're trying to run him down. He has no TP. 2 seconds.
No, I don't think he gets out. They don't have a split, but you do have Noob quickly closing the gap. Another toss on in, but he goes down. 4 enemy heroes. Vitaly, he'd love to take the tower, but with Naga showing, there's just no way that's happening. And dare I say,
Right.
it's this Midas is going to
Tiny
work out.
Islands. Tiny Islands is back. He's backing the Midas and the Radiance on the Brewmaster and the Naga.
That's right.
He's back. I mean, at this point, Beast Coast are gonna have, I think, very little way of punishing this Midas or Naga. And the Brew is gonna have a pretty good time, you know, getting to the Radiance. I feel like he's in a very, very good position now. Arcane Boots Vessel.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I mean, what is Beast Coast next timing? I guess the Dagger and the Centaur.
And
Plus
the Deso on TA.
The TA.
Yeah, you need this triple D timing, right? Remember from playing Winter?
Yes, sir.
Dagger.
It's gonna be a while
Deso,
for the TA though. Like,
Dragonlance.
I think they can't wait. I feel like they can't wait for this, so they probably have to just make some plays with the Dagger and Centaur.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
I think
attack.
you've got to wait. I don't know how else you burst through these heroes, especially like this Brew. There's another jump in. The Wishing Wells. Moo's wishing that... I mean, there's not even vision there, honestly. He's even got a sentry down.
I mean, that's a high ground wall.
Oh, yeah, that there is, true.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, Beast Coast, they'll move into the enemy jungle. They'll pick up at least a little bounty to get themselves somewhat stimulated, but it's not looking good. A 7k net worth lead here for Quest, as they are TPing back now to defend this tier 1 tower. They've got a ward down. They see Lumpy, blinks away. But Noob chasing after more. He's got a toss. It's in place, but it'll do enough now to Illumisho. Mechanism or not, that crash landing will,
Tower is under attack.
well, it'll kill Squeeze Spoon and, what's the last name, Squeal?
Well, Noob has completely redeemed himself after the last game. As of now.
Yeah. Hard to disagree with you there. I mean, he's looked amazing. Quest with their ward, they'll be able to get out of the way of Noob at least this
middle
time.
tower is under attack.
But 7-1 and 6, I mean, how do you say he's not having a great game here, honestly? Here comes the counter initiation, the blink reveal out from Vitaly. It's good for the kill onto Omar.
Top tower is under attack.
Yes, they look like they almost want to keep fighting here. But still go ahead and take it easy a bit. Relinquish a little bit of map control. Just let your Naga keep farming up. TA 2000, 11,000 gold net worth here. Pulling 2k ahead of Noob, who's having a fantastic game. This heart is going to be up really soon, isn't it?
Heart, Manta, pre-20 minutes.
It's,
You're not gonna see a fatter Naga.
I don't know if the full heart will be finished. This Ring of Tarrasque is expensive, but yeah, it's not going to be too far behind 20, that's for sure. Alongside this Radiance from Malik, who needs still a little bit more to be completely fair. But he's closing in on that, surely. But Beast Coast, I mean, at least with that kill, they bought themselves enough time, surely, for this Deso to be done on Lumpy, right? I mean, he's just 1,000 gold away now at this point. Your Gyro is getting there to your Ag Scepter. It's still not looking great. Quest Esports, they'll move under smoke again, where they did just see Vitaly farming. They catch moves instead. You know, acceptable losses for Beast Coast, just a little bit more space.
Yeah, that was actually fine. Now they can actually play the bottom area. They know that Quest has rotated multiple heroes top with a smoke probably. And this is why you need like a support to bodyguard a core at all times. You know, when you're losing, it's always good to just run around randomly to try to scout out the smokes or try to read the smokes. You know, where could it be coming from?
Yeah, man, but I gotta be honest with you. If I'm Beast Coast right now, the mental damage done to me by Lumpy seeing that Naga illusion with a Reaver in its inventory, oh boy, that makes me shudder a bit. Oh, yeah, that's scary. And it seems like Quest, they're setting up well in advance to try and contest this top tier 2, maybe even that 20-minute Tormentor as soon as he spawns in. Returning the favor of Beast Coast last game, right, where they perfectly sniped the outpost. Sorry, they sniped the Tormentor, that is. Right, as Quest were finishing it off. But the Deso's done.
Radiant are scanning.
Musa smoked up all by himself middle. Maybe hoping the team will connect to him here.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Uh-oh.
Yep, it's time for them to split the map, but there is a tiny airline
that there is.
to intercept.
El Nisho. Oh, okay. All right. A little bit of fancy footwork gives the kill.
He got
to
the
Noob.
creep wave. He got the wave. That's what
That's
matters.
true.
He killed the wave before he died.
That is true.
That was actually very nicely done by El Misho. He wasn't even like trying to run away. You know, he's dead, and he just takes the wave with him.
He's holding on to 2 neutrals now, by the way. Of course, with Spoon Stash. So he's got Eye of the Vizier and Arcane Rune. Sorry, Arcane Ring, both active. That's always nice to see. All right, so the Deso's completed. Winter, you have Gyro now, not only with Axe, but with Crystallis and the Specialist Array. Tormentor is going to be taken. It goes to Moose. There's your Dispel. All right. Are we starting to cook here a little bit? Or have we finally fired up the flat top, Winter?
Time for the main event, the main course. 2 rib eye, please, Richie. Fire. 2 rib
Well,
eye.
I think Heart's finished, by the way, which is kind of terrifying. So it was 21-minute Heart. Not so far off from your prediction here. You've also got a Conda for Tiny Airlines. My goodness, and rating. So I mean, you're punching with this triple item timing. This is. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't know if Beast Coast have enough. They won't contest the Roche. I reckon that's the right move. Omar's caught himself a Centaur up top. But we'll have to kind of cut him loose after no one else is able to rotate and help kill him. But first stage is now online for Noob.
Yeah, time for him to play even more aggressive. Now they have to try to invade towards the Ancients area to lock out the map even more. They're gonna maybe try to set up for bot first, try to get a pick off here.
Yeah, Moose. He got the D-ward earlier, so he's safe to stand back here.
Yeah, the tower's low actually. They can just finish the
Can
tower.
Lumpy solo
600
Tormentor?
HP.
Guess you still can. I mean, I assume he wouldn't try if he knew he couldn't do it.
Yeah, you can. Yes, you can, sir. Double melt.
Double melts. That gets the job done. And he's going to give his team another shard. This time it goes to Vitali. Not half bad, actually, especially with the Shivas completed. That's a lot more damage he's dealing out. It's pretty nice. I mean, Beast Coast as well. They have managed to, you know, cut down the net worth lead here quite a bit. Now that they've been freed up to go onto the other side of the map.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Not sure what Lump.
Yeah, they've been getting a lot from the side lanes. I feel like there's not enough like good wards, you know, to see the. I think you need lane wards and all the high ground wards on the side to see all these rotations. You know,
Lumpy.
TS getting away
no,
too much.
That's yeah.
Okay, they got him.
Yeah, good patience by Omar.
But he's already gotten away. He's already gotten like I think enough, for his troubles. Sure he dies there, but he's gotten away with too much. And now Vitali cuts the top wave, and they're gonna cut the mid wave with the techies. I think Beast Coast has kind of stabilized the game quite well, despite the hard early game.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I mean, Omar's got to basically run. He couldn't even TP without the TA catching a glimpse of him there, but the patience is good. Misho looking for a kill on Omar. I don't believe he has it. Oh, he's so close, though, isn't he? But the Wisps come out to heal him up. Ducalis drops a tip. Song.
Oh, they're gonna catch the gyro.
And they have. Call down. Pike on the run, did not start his
Ooh,
TP
they got
here,
him.
but they have an ensnare. There's just no way out for him here. Malik running in, ignites him with the Radiance, and look how fast he crumbles now that TA's got him in his arms.
All right, the map is closing down now. Quest is speeding up the game by a fair
A
amount.
little awkward. Moose just ends up walking straight into him. There is a sentry here as well, so Moose, he's not really out of harm's way, but he has actually managed to keep Noob's blink on cooldown here. Noob blinking forward, just doesn't have the reach. Okay, nice shot, saved his own life there. In the meantime, they have caught a Bambi, and here we go with the double-edged shard. Yeah, there's just too much damage. Lumpy gets the killing blow. Lumpy just walking into Malik. He's going to try and TP away, but the split was instantly used. Pushed back off the high ground into the hands of Noob. Throws a trio down, and it's Malik who gets the kill. In the meantime, Ilmisho is on his way to try and cut another creep wave here. Stampede, but he uses the Greaves just a little bit too early there, so the ensnare catches him, and Ducalis will tip onto TA 2000. Beast Coast Winter, they had this game kind of somewhat stabilized, and now PSG Quest have focused on coming back and killing off those who dare to split push other waves.
The Reds got flushed out.
Not they did. Vitali, he just...
It's about time, you know. I think Beast Coast have been getting away with too much last couple of minutes, and now the Naga is doing Naga things, cutting all the waves, and yeah, without waves, then it's going to be very hard for Beast Coast to leave the base, and they won't have a base if the game continues at this rate.
That's true. Malik doesn't have split, though, for another minute. Song is ready, though. That's going to be one thing to keep in mind. And these illusions, they don't have butterflies, so they're actually pretty easy to kill as well. You don't have that problem. And Noob joining the team now as the siege. It is constant. It's not very slow. You got 3 Techies vines set up now protecting the tier 4 towers. Those will quickly go off as pretty soon we will have these creeps pushing into the base. Vitali is pushing creeps top. Pike is finally TPing on back now. Oh, it's Noob. He's going to get silenced. Nice TA trap there. Got a little too aggressive. He's caught and killed. Techies, though, nice save. They're just in time. Dodging that sharpshooter. Noob on his second life now. TA 2000 covers him with the song, though. He covers him with the song. Malik thinking about turning, but he doesn't actually have split for 25 seconds as Vitali. He gets the jump there. There's going to be the Stampede to follow through. Pike showing up. He's got a BKB in his inventory. The Beast Coast, they just don't have the catch. Can't keep Quest trapped on the high ground. Malik might be eager to give this another go. He's also holding on to a great healing Lotus, so basically a full magic wand there. And the split's ready. The push continues. No song this time, though, to bail them out of a potential bad engagement. That's an Aegis well utilized.
I mean, Beast Coast somehow defended the Rex, so the melee Rex is
Another engagement.
amazing for them.
Oh,
They're
it's
gonna
only a
jump in.
1 euro hoof stomp, but it's a good one. The blast off as well onto TA 2000. The split, it has come through. They throw a boulder now at the center. They've lifted the gyrocopter as Malik trying to get them out, but he's killed by Lumpy into the split. He doesn't stand a chance.
Holy crap.
Radiant are scattered.
Somehow he actually burst him off, and he had the shot actually for the Brewmaster. Guess he didn't expect the burst to just come in so quickly.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like he did his job well. He stunned up the Centaur. He lifted the gyro, but nothing to deal with Lumpy. And, well, he is certainly starting to come online now a little bit more. Winter heading next into the MKB. Doesn't want to have to deal with this Miss Raider or potential Butterfly coming out from TA 2000. Let's take another look at that fight. I'm surprised it went so well. This initiation from Vitali, I thought it was too deep. I thought it was too much.
Yeah, but he got a very key kill. Holding does a lot in the team, you know, with the pushback
And the cleave,
damage. And he just
the side blades.
died to the side
Yeah.
blades and the flat
Pike,
cannon.
Pike,
That's it.
okay, BKB active. I think he's fine. Even if he does get tagged there a little bit. Scary, but hey, that's what BKB's for, right? Stampede as well utilized. TA 2000, no, he's going to TP away.
I mean, Quest have to be careful now, you know. They can't afford to actually just play like the game's already won. They still have to respect the fact that Beast Coast has a lot of damage with this TA. I think they have to just back off, you know. Whenever they don't have song, they just shouldn't take a fight.
Misho.
That's chill.
This is darn techies, man. Look at him go, especially with reactive taser. He's too fast. He's gonna cut another wave. Oh, it's so annoying. TA2000. Well, he sees Lumpy. Well, he doesn't really see him because he's in meld. Silence for the slow. In the meantime, down bottom, they just burst moves. Okay, but that was Song. Now you have a silence now onto Lumpy. You get through his refract. Is he just dead? What? Huh?
Solo kill.
Yeah.
He had no way of getting out of the route
I guess.
until he has the refraction dispel.
Yeah, I guess not. I'm just surprised Lumpy didn't try and blink away. He saw which way the Naga went. Either way, Pike, now he's going to, well, maybe actually be able to make a move here. They go in. Now a nice stun on Vitali. The blast up to follow through. Amping the magic damage now with the blast. The mines as Noob. He BKBs. He's running in, but he actually doesn't have a tree. So he needs to TP away. Doesn't have any damage. All of a sudden, this team fight, it's really falling apart. Malik holding on to the split as he is just going to run himself away. Nice little Sproink gets Ducalis up to the high ground, but they've got the vision to cancel it. All right. The classic SA thing where your carry dies and that just buffs the rest of your team. Because a Beast Coast just pulling rabbits out of non-existent hats right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is also the downside of this build from Naga, not having the butterfly. So he's vulnerable to the right clicks.
I reckon you just...
When you went for the pick-off build with the Blood Ton.
Wait, hold on. But now Quest are like, all right, 4 versus 3. We like those odds. They go looking for a fight. They find the enemy carry, and he's dead. Yep. That's Dota 2 for you.
Apparently it works for Quest as well. Carry there.
Very good ward.
The rest of the team. All right.
All right, now Beast Coast are like, yeah, all right, now our carry died. They're going to hold this ward. You got the Ench back in a second. Naga back in 15. As they currently have their sights set down bottom, Winter. It is Roche time. He's just moved into his summer home. And there's a Techies who's squatting there. Down he goes. Noob with this Conda. I mean, it's really ridiculous, isn't it? Conda with crash landing. What do you even do?
You clear the creep wave. He got the wave.
He got the wave. Oh, he did. Yeah, he did get the wave. That is right.
The man knows his job, his designated task in the game, you know. Clear the creep wave. Spy time.
Yeah. We might just
At
see
the expense of your life.
We might see a 2-11-6 Techies, but that is not what El Micho sees. He sees no creep waves on his side of the map. And that is what he lives and dies for. And he dies a lot this game, but he's done a good job now as Quest will get through second. Roche. Banner in the backpack now for Noob. Lumpy and Moose are sitting top currently. Oh, they're trying to bait with this illusion. They might jump it. Yeah, not really. Okay. Well, you know. Might spook Noob into using BKB or something. Not probably when he's carrying Aegis, but eventually you might. Mid lane.
And they're connecting.
Yep, they cut Vitali. He's got Stampede. He's got BKB. And in fact, they're going to go and turn because Lumpy is going to blink in for the kill. However, that has left TA2000 in a strong position to cut off for reinforcements. Oh, and they find Lumpy as well right as he started channeling the TP. Fortunately, it seems like they will set their sights onto Vitali. But oh, Bike's here. Bike's here with an Amplified Damage rune. Okay, all of a sudden, Lumpy back onto the correct side of the river. Vitali, he's blinked in. And a blast off. It connects onto 3. Vitali, he needs to guy and get out. He's got another Shiva's Guard in a second. He's going to be just fine. And in fact, now the Brulings in trouble. Malik trying to now turn and kill Pike, but Pike gets the TP out in time. Noob with the only kill in the engagement. Somehow it's onto El Micho. Omar's now going to buy back as Moose, he uses the disruption aggressively, and it leads to his death. Okay, a messy fight, Winter. Lots of back and forth, but Quest, they will prevail here. They don't lose any heroes other than the Hoodwink.
Time to get the second set of racks for Quest. They have a buyback on Beast Coast on the Techies, but no BKB on Gyro. He has Daedalus, but he doesn't have the power to stand and fight now without BKB.
And he doesn't have a BKB now for 50 seconds. That's a nice stun though. Vitali into the blast up onto 3. They just need some more damage, but Noob on the counter initiation. El Micho, he's killed off as Vitali lands on him. That's a dieback immediately, but that's Noob's BKB. 3 minutes left on this Aegis. No split for a minute, no song for 20. You've got an MKB, you don't have any buybacks here.
That was such a big stun, you know. If Gyro actually committed, I think they could have maybe killed one hero at least, 1 or 2 heroes.
Scary without the buybacks though, Winter. When you can defend against Megas easily on a lineup like this, they will not have to defend against Megas because they still have a tier 2 top lane. But that is going to be 2 lanes of super creeps. Oh, and now the butterfly is completed for TA2000. Of course, the MKB's finished, at least for Lumpy. So you won't have to really deal with that. Okay. I mean,
I think your gyro has level 20 soon. That's definitely gonna help if you can get to level 20 and take the next fight.
yeah. I mean, you're fighting that into the butterfly, but I agree with you. And Quest, they've managed to kind of time the pushes here. They actually didn't even need to use the banner, so they're going to have a banner for this push top lane, which will be for the Megas, but Beast Coast don't intend to take the fight in the base. In fact, they're going to take it in the triangle. That's not going to work out for Moods. He's going to end up dying, does not have buyback. 2 Observer Wards dewarded up there somehow by Lumpy, as Lumpy a bit aggressive, but had the Blink Dagger. Playing this really on edge, playing like a man with buyback. In reality, 800 gold short. Pyke as well, 800 gold short of his own. But he's going to be needed for the base defense. He just showed on a wave down bottom. BKB as the crash landing. Lumpy out of position. Lumpy without a BKB. The saves not in time. Quest, they have killed the carry. El Micho running away to cut more waves now, but they need to get rid of this banner. Pyke does not have a secondary carry. He doesn't have his MKB carrier. He's going to have to defend against Megas at this rate. I don't know what he could do. There's our techies cam as Vitaly with a nice stun onto Noob, but Noob's in, forced the BKB. This is good damage on a Noob, but he still has Aegis for a minute. And Vitaly, he's chasing, realizing he's getting kited now, turns around. He's got a Shiva's guard still, but not much else. It's the song of the siren now. Sweet music here for Quest Esports as they look for the 1-1 redemption, trying to draw this one out, trying to keep themselves out of the bottom 2 as they take down Vitaly. Pyke activates the BKB, but runs away into the fountain. And Quest, they will focus now, finish off those barracks. Things are looking good for them. The lift is onto the gyro here from the split Noob. Noob with the Avatos back. There's no BKB, there's no lifesteal, and no chance for Beast Coast. They are taken down here. A 1-1 draw then to the hands of PSG Quest. What a turnaround in game 2 here for Quest. Very well played.
Yeah, very well played. Like totally different Tiny, especially by Nubia. Last game he was kind of very underwhelming, and this game he redeemed himself by making a lot of very crucial rotations in the early game. Secured the side lanes, created a lead for his team, and just made the game